안녕하세요. Back. Hi, we're back. So we're going to be discussing episodes 4 through 8. I'm going to get right to it. I mean, sorry, 5 through 8. I'm going to get 5. How did I get that mixed up? Episodes 5 through 8, featuring ateez, Stacy, Kiss of Life, and Black Swan. So first things first. First things first, ateez is big. Like, I don't understand. Like, these people are bad. I believe they're the first Asian boy band to perform at Coachella. So definitely like getting that bridge there. So the two artists they have is Balvin. So he's gonna be performing his song Mi Gente, My People. And then we have Kylie Minogue, Can't Get You Out of My Head. Not me, something, copyright. So J Balvin, and then they're pretty much like what they ended up doing, like as a treat for Kylie Minogue, is ateez ended up taking her to, like, they had like a peaceful dance. I was like, oh my goodness. They taught them the choreo, then they did the choreo with them, like basically a fan dance. Like, it was just really thoughtful. Like, when I say I want to go to South Korea, that's what I mean. I don't mean I want to go to the club. Not that they would let me in. Ooh, shade. But like, I want to go there to like explore, just truly be immersed, truly see. Like, I didn't spend 16 hours on, I don't know. I didn't spend 16 hours on this plane and almost $2,000 back and forth for me to sit there and eat McDonald's. Like, I want to do the things. So like, seeing that was really sweet. And then, They took J Balvin. They took him to downtown. Had him switch some foods up. So like, had him taste some new food, and like, they're saying, oh yeah, we use pork. And he was like, we use pork too, you know. But performance wise, Mi Gente, like, I felt like J Balvin, amor, amor de mi vida, tal vez. That was not a good performance. I felt like he was just there. Like, I feel like he did his thing, but I didn't really feel like it was a JT's, performance. It felt like he performed. I like that they started off in the beginning, they were in the crowd and build that connection, but I didn't feel it. And then Kylie Minogue, Can't Get You Out of My Head. Like, I don't really feel like that was also a good. I didn't feel it. Like, I didn't feel it. And this is like a dope song. Like, the mix, I'll have my scores in the next episode, but the mix was okay, but it wasn't like something I'm like, okay, they brought a new sound. They brought something new to it. Like, it didn't really feel like they did anything like significant, in my opinion. But that's episode 5. So episode 6 is Stacy. I've never heard of them. I like their vibe. So basically they're gonna have Boy George to Comma Chameleon. Chameleon. And then we have TLC, Don't Go Chasing Copyright. So they're doing those two songs, and so the interaction was really cool. So I'm taking my breath. So like, the interaction was really cool. So they took Boy George to like a temple, like a Buddhist temple. And then like, he opened up and said, hey, like, my mom passed away last year. And I was like, oh my goodness. So he was like, she was always my biggest supporter. I'm like, don't do this to me, boy. No, no, he's British. I was like, oh my goodness. But like, that was really sweet. And then they gave, so Stacy gave T-Boz and Chili a cake, 30th anniversary of Waterfalls, which tells you how old everybody is. Okay, because they're like, here's this cake of when I wasn't born yet. I was like, oh my goodness. But I thought that was really sweet. And then basically the issue was just that it wasn't really an issue. Like, the pitfall was that they wanted Boy George to sing something in Korean. And I was like, I thought that was so cool. Because when I thought of K-pop, I thought they were just going to Koreanize. They're going to South Koreanize the song. Like, that's why I was surprised that it was kind of like, yeah. Like, I was surprised that it was like a back and forth. Like, I thought it was going to be, that. But so the performance of Boy George, Comma Chameleon, I feel like it was really good. Like, I feel like the fact that he spoke Korean, like, do you understand how hard Korean is? But also, do you understand how hard English is? Like, that's how whenever I hear somebody make fun of somebody with an accent, I was just like, oh, you simple, monolingual human, relax. But yeah, it was almost fell on me. But yeah, it was really cool to see him speak it. But TLC Waterfall, they kind of like mixed the pop of it, which of course, you know, they brought up Lisa Left Eye Lopez, and I was like, please don't do this. You're not gonna have me cry over the weekend. This would be relaxing. Okay. But they were just saying, like, you know, just being very careful with the song, because that was one of Lisa's favorite songs, one of the main writers for the songs as well. They did their performance. I thought it was decent. The winner was Waterfalls, but I'll say in my final review, but like, I'm very attached to that song, and you know, they did speed it up a little bit, so I was just kind of confused by that. I was a little kind of confused. I was like, wait, why would we speed this song up? Like, this is like a chill, like, I wouldn't say chill, but like, this is basically like speaking, hey, don't go chasing waterfall. Basically, don't go chasing things that, have you ever tried to hold water in your hand? Does it make any sense? Like, don't go chasing something that's going to just disappoint you. That was the purpose of it. But like, I just like the camaraderie. Like, I felt like, once again, like, I just love like they're just with each other. Everybody's just happy and just chilling, you know, just exchanging culture. So episode 7, this is gonna be Kiss of Life. I want to say they're canceled. I'm not in the lore. I'm not in the world like that when it comes to like what's trending or who's canceled or not. I want to say they're canceled, but before I come in the comments, why are you reviewing it? I was like, hey, I'm just reviewing the episode. So they have 2 artists. They have Ava Max and Jess Glynn. So Ava Max is all of the queens and if you don't know we will pop champagne. Kings and Queens. And then Jess Glynn is Baby Hold My Hand. Nothing beats a jet to holiday. Remember that? That's her. I didn't know that was her. Apparently she sung Rather Be No Place I'd Rather Be. Like, I'm sitting here, I was like, this is the vocalist from my 2000s. I didn't even know it was her. I'm so sorry. Let's give her her 10s. They took Ava Max on a shopping tour, and I was kind of like, who's paying for this? Is this Psy? Is Psy paying for it? Because I know Megan ain't cutting that chick. They took her shopping, and I understood what the purpose behind it, but I'm just like, I didn't come to Korea to shop. You need to take me to wherever it's traditional, like, you need to take me there. And then for Jess Glynn, like, they took her to, first of all, Jess Glynn is breathtaking, by the way. The red hair, stop it. They took her to karaoke, which I thought was sweet, because that would be a nice way to like kind of like build that, because like me, like, I'm slowly becoming a karaoke girl. Like, forget the club. Like, I'm slowly becoming a karaoke girl, like a karaoke girly. Like the ones that this, like, it's not in front of everybody, like at Applebee's, but like the ones where you put in the room, like they had on here, like they put in the room. So performance wise, Ava Max and as well, I call it Ava Kiss of Life, or Ava's Life of Kiss, I don't know, but that one was really good. Like, I felt the star power, I felt the charisma. I liked the cohesion in the outfits. It looked like the members of Kiss of Life were wearing twin Versace outfits. Very cute. It was really, really cool. The only thing I didn't like is that I felt like Ava was carrying the vocals the whole time. Like, she is, I forgot to say that too. I was just like, I keep forgetting, back in the day, no shade with it. Back in the day, you had to actually have talent before you sit there and step on somebody's stage. Like, Ava's voice is very, very strong, very, very toned, like very, very good. Kiss Alive could use a little bit of work. That's my critique, a little bit of work. Then Jessie Glynn's, like, I felt like their performance was really awkward. Like, aesthetically they weren't matching, and then like just the aura. And once again, I felt like Jessie Glynn was kind of carrying the vocals. I didn't really feel like this was a 2-piece. So the last episode is Black Swan. They're going to be doing it with the often duplicated, never imitated Boys to Men. And so they're going to be doing Motown Philly, and then they're going to be doing End of the Road. Motown Philly is my go-to gym song to get the power back. So I was really, really whatever. So they ended up, this one was different. They usually split the teams in half, to like split the group in half. But this one, it was 3 for Motown Philly and then 1 for End of the Road. And I was just kind of like, I wish they would have just split it evenly in half. I wish they would have split it evenly in half. But I think they went to Motown Philly because they're like, okay, this one's gonna be easier. I was like, Motown Philly is one of the, like, Motown Philly back again. That's hard. Like, that's hard. And it turned out, because when they were doing the you know, the harmony part, dum 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 da dum 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 da, like that part, they were trying to harmonize. It wasn't coming through. I have some visual from that. If you can see, it wasn't coming through. They wasn't feeling it. But like, it's boys and men. Like, how are we supposed to compete with that? And then End of the Road, now that we've got, that was their song that they had to sing. And then like they had one vocalist, Envy, doing it, which, like, I love her spirit, I really do. But they ended up just taking them to a restaurant and like just talking, by the way, for the connection part. I didn't really feel like, I feel like they got some good questions answered, you know, but like it didn't really feel like it was like, let's take it to Korea. We can have a restaurant in any country. But me personally, I feel like it wasn't really fair to Black Swan, because I feel like their style of singing versus Boys to Men, like Boys to Men is more more vocally like mature, and theirs is kind of like poppy. That's why I said, like, I don't want y'all to be in these comments, no you did not just call my girl. I was like, listen, did I say she was a bad singer? No. I'm just letting you know, when you have someone who has a tenured voice and you put it against a pop girl, they're always gonna flat out, they will never win with that. But I love their energy. Just very, I don't know, just very like Boys and Men. Like, they still would, like, some of them was still doing the choreo. I was like, at 50, I was gonna have to lay down. I would have been on the floor. But yeah, just the maturity and the tone of Boys and Men, like, it was really beautiful. But Black Swan is what I thought Cat's Eye was gonna be, you know. And like, I still feel like Black Swan does not get enough credit, so definitely go stream their music, their new song up. But like, I personally, I didn't like either performance, but Motown Philly ended up winning. But yeah, overall, like, I really thought it was pretty cool that they were able to have all these groups here. So stay tuned for the conclusion.